And we're live, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. Welcome to another rousing edition of WWT Wrestling with Trivia. I'm your host, JPO, Jordan Pierce Owens. I'm joined here by two newcomers in the arena of the Trivia League. Introducing first, we have from, I don't know, Ryan McCormick.
Thanks for having me. I'm from Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. All right, Pittsburgh in the house. Fantastic. And his opponent, he is the multiple-time RPW Hardcore Champion. You know him, you love him. Ladies and gentlemen, Ruby Flyer. You say hi, Ruby. You say hi.
Hello, everybody.
All right, James, we have 20 questions in the world of pro wrestling, ranging from all sorts of fun stuff. Let's start off with number one. I think it's an easy one. Maybe it's not. We'll find out. What was the Rock's or Rocky Maivia's first pay-per-view, and I want the year?
Ooh.
What time did we first see Dwayne live on pay-per-view? Looks like Ryan might be jotted in. Ruby, if you had told me, I could have worn my, can I pronounce it? Los Ingobernables?
Yeah. Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Yeah, so you say it sounds so smooth off your tongue. I get it. All right, what we got, Ryan?
I had the 96 Survivor Series. Let me see if I can get that up to the camera there.
Yeah, perfect. What you got, Rubes? Both of you pulled it out. It was indeed the 1996 Survivor Series, which he tells a fun story with that on his YouTube. How if you ever look after the match, he's not selling to the hard cam, so you just see his back because he didn't know.
That video is funny. Making fun of himself singing with his pineapple hair.
Yeah, that good old curly fro. Yeah, or not even a fro, little jerry curls. Number two. This one might be hard. What was the name of Tim White's bar that was featured in several skits?
Ooh. I didn't know it had a name.
It had a name. Josh Matthews would, I think, every time go, "We're live here from the blah, blah, blah." And this was, of course, the infamous times where he killed himself every week. Really weird segment they had.
Yeah, dark times in the Attitude Era.
Even weirder. Well, is this Attitude Era? This is like Ruthless Aggression Era.
Actually, right as the Ruthless Aggression was starting.
Even weirder, this became just an online skit. Like, they continued it just for the website, which is
because that whole skit started right after the Hell in a Cell where he blew his shoulder out.
Yeah, because he didn't only be a ref, and that's why he was killing himself multiple times. All right, Ruby, you got an answer?
I do not. I can't remember.
Not even a fun guess.
No, I thought they did in WWF New York.
Ryan, what you got?
I took a total guess here. I just wrote the watering hole.
I mean, not a bad guess because it is kind of a generic name. It's the Friendly Tap.
Okay.
He would always be over at the Friendly Tap. Question number 3: Who is the current longest reigning NXT North American champion? Who had that title the longest? Not a very long lineage. It's only been around a few years, a couple years or so. But it's had a few people hold it. Who has had it the longest?
Let's see if I get this one right.
The answer is not Damian Priest.
Okay. I went on a limb.
Ruby's in. Ryan, are you in? And what you got?
Yeah, I got a guess. I'm not sure. I went with Keith Lee.
Went with Keith Lee. Ruby, what you got? Adam Cole, baby. Unfortunately, it was neither, gentlemen. It was the Velveteen Dream, actually. Held on to it the longest so far. Number 4. Who did Goldberg defeat to start his WCW winning streak?
Oh, man.
Out of 185 matches. Let's go. What the hell?
Who started that streak, though? And this was on TV because I know he might have done some house show stuff, but this is what started on TV that they always reference.
Man, it's
It's always fun looking up house show and dark show results. Like I was looking at one recently. Crash Holly has a win over Brock Lesnar
Wow.
before he made it to TV, where they were just trying him out.
Wow.
So, I thought that was
of
pretty
course
funny.
my freaking pen died. Hold on, I gotta grab a new pen.
All right, we're taking a hiatus here while we have a pen swap. Hey, there's the cat. Yusuke's in the house. This is not a handicap match, so Ruby. Do not ask your cat Yusuke for any help here. So, Ryan, seen any good movies lately?
I just got done watching Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Yeah, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. It was a fun trip down nostalgia lane. Have you seen it yet?
I did last night as well. Yeah, so yeah, I'm with you. It's fun
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I've seen. Pretty much everyone say everyone seems to have pretty decent fun with it. So
Yeah, it was a good escape for an hour and a half. You know,
Yeah.
it was fun.
good, in a weird way, good timing. I think we all needed just a fun
Absolutely.
and be excellent to each other.
Yeah.
All right.
And party
I
on.
decided to grab two in case one decided to take a big giant Morty.
So
Recent events, my new word for
You're doubly prepared now. Fantastic. You missed our review of Bill and Ted 3. We both gave it thumbs up.
Oh, I gotta see it still.
All right, do we have answers? Ruby, what do you got?
All right. Oh, man, I'm gonna bury a cruiserweight because it's so long ago.
What do we put down? El Dandy? What do we put down here?
Because I was more of a WWF guy, not a WCW guy, so.
Kidman, what you got, Ryan?
I went with one of my favorite underrated WCW guys, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
It was the man with I don't know what I was getting at there. It's Hugh Morris. Hugh Morris was the answer. The first one. Good old Bill DeMott.
Oh man, that's awesome.
I was gonna say I'll give you a hint. Kenny Omega and people that trained under him didn't like him. But I thought that might give it away.
Yeah.
So, what other?
I had to say it was Bully Trainer, and that would have gave it away.
Again, that would have been too much, yeah. Because that's Kenny's other claim to fame, I think, really. Started over streak and then got fired. Are his two big things. Number 5, what other ECW alumni did Mikey Whipwreck face in his only WWF match on a February 1997 Raw?
Wow.
So this is when they had that really quick working relationship, and they were actually featuring ECW dudes. So
yeah, it was a very weird time.
I'm saying it's like today. It's like all of a sudden like Jay Lethal and Matt Taven had a match. Like it's weird. So it's another ECW name. So if you don't know, you got at least that guess. The only time Mikey had a match in WWF too, which makes him one of the rare people that can say he's wrestled for WWE, WCW, ECW, Ring of Honor, and TNA.
Yeah, wow.
He did the 5. There's a few of them. Him, Jerry Lynn, Raven.
I forgot Mikey Whipwreck got a match on Raw.
That's why this is a question, because he only had one. I saw another trivia show actually incorrectly say he had none. So, show.
Man, my brain is so rusty. Let's go.
We got some answers?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got Ruby.
I'm going to assume it was a tag match.
Oh, I would have said that, man. I wouldn't have tricked you.
Yeah.
Ryan.
I took a guess. I went with Raven.
It was another world champion, Taz, the Suplex Machine. Yeah, I'm not usually too tricky here. I would have told you who did he tag or whatever.
Oh, I remember that. That's when Jerry Lawler was burying Taz on commentary. These guys look like midgets.
Probably, yeah. Lawler was definitely part of that because he would pop over there too.
Yeah, with the
Which
extremely crappy
tag
wrestling.
team? Which tag team had the most reigns as WCW tag team champions? Ruby, I know you love your WCW. Who had the most reigns of all the tag teams in WCW? So a tied game, by the way, everybody. It's still any man's game here. Questions like these could raise one's profile.
All right.
Ruby's in.
I'm changing my answer at the last minute. I hope it works.
Ooh. Never know. Sometimes that pays off. Sometimes that backfires.
Yeah.
Ryan, what did you got?
Yes.
I went with Harlem Heat.
What did you have, just out of curiosity?
Steiner Brothers.
Okay, Ruby?
Is it bad I did the same thing?
I don't know. Just tell me what you got. What did you have? What did you think?
Me?
Yeah, did you
I thought it was the same. I thought it was the Steiners too, and I was like, no. It's like I actually like I love the Harlem Heat, so I assume it was them.
I'll tell you what, guys. It paid off. It was the Harlem Heat.
Yes.
It paid off for both of you. Yes, indeed. Booker T, Scott Steiner. I think it might even be in the double digits. I'm not even sure. But
Yeah,
they
no,
had
the
it
Harlem
some
Heat were awesome.
Yeah.
Number 7. Who was the longest reigning WWE European champion?
That long forgotten title.
Back when they had 4 singles titles. Well, I guess they still kind of do, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, they do. 2 worlds, 2 US.
All right. I went on a limb here because he's held it so many freaking times in that time.
Well, Ruby, who was that? D'Lo Brown. Ryan?
I said the same thing. D'Lo Brown.
D'Lo Brown. D'Lo Brown was a previous correct answer as to who had the most reigns. Him and Regal are tied with 4. But this answer actually goes back to, I think, the OG, or maybe the first or second. It's the British Bulldog. Had it for the longest, though, yes. But D'Lo had the most reigns, so you're not wrong in thinking European title D'Lo. But unfortunately, one singular reign was going to Bulldog.
Yeah, because at one point he had both Intercontinental and European.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, when you think of European title, my first instinct is either D'Lo or Regal to me.
Yeah.
And then maybe Bulldog. All right, number 8. Who won the Ring of Honor World Title at Death Before Dishonor 2005? Got an indie question here for you.
Oh yeah, that's super indie.
World of Ring of Honor. Super indie would be me, asking the
Well,
Jersey All-Pro or Chikara question.
Well, no, this is before Ring of Honor went mainstream, like TV.
Yeah. This is before. They might have had some local stuff at one point, but this is before HDNet. This is way before Sinclair.
Yeah, before Sinclair picked them
But
up.
they're making waves at this point here, man. They
are. No, though.
You know.
Yeah, Ring of Honor is really big now. I'm just saying, at that time,
they were making waves at pretty much from the beginning, actually.
My super biased guess.
All right, we're in, everybody?
Yep.
Ryan, what you got?
I took a guess. I said Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, Ruby. CM Punk. One of you is correct. And that one is, it was Ruby. CM Punk defeated Austin Aries in 2005. Although I think a few months later, I think it's Bryan Danielson defeated Jamie Noble, actually, of all people, to win the Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Because Noble took it off Punk, and then Bryan Danielson took it off Noble pretty soon after, because Noble signed with WWE as well.
People slept on Noble.
Yeah,
that's why he got re-signed, is because he was, all of a sudden, he was killing it in Ring of Honor, and WWE was like, oh, we want him back, and then they, had Sheamus and everyone kill him, and then now he's back.
Yeah.
His last match, I think, was as part of his Jane Say Security getting jobbed to.
That power bomb though, that power bomb still makes me cringe when he took on the
Yeah.
floor. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh.
All right, let's see if we know a little bit about AEW. Who are the final two men in AEW's Casino Battle Royale? They're having the second one next week, September the 5th. Who were the final two in the first? No half points if you have one of them. Sorry. It's all or nothing. Still a tight game, though. 3-2 currently with Ruby 1 up.
Right.
After this, another WCW question.
Let's hope I remember this. Because I watched that shit on pay-per-view.
I previously have had questions wrong about an AEW show that I totally saw. Just all right. What do we got? What we got, Ruby? Page and MJF. Ryan, what did you go with?
I went with Hangman Page and Luchasaurus.
Oh, you both were correct in Hangman Page, but only Ruby knew about MJF. It was MJF Page.
That's right. Wasn't he hiding outside the ring and he came back in at the last minute?
Yep.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Just rolled in.
Damn it.
Those are the
And
final.
that's when they set up for a little rivalry with them, and then MJF got his title shot.
Yeah.
And then
Number 10.
MJF won the ring.
There.
Yeah.
What was the main event of the final WCW pay-per-view? Greed. Very apropos final name. Never had a pay-per-view again. You don't really count the invasion angle.
Don't count that.
I'd say you can technically say it was a tri-branded pay-per-view, but so looking for two names. Not a trick question, just two names. I'm just realizing I have to skip the next question because I already talked about it.
Dude, with my with my memory, I probably already forgot.
We'll discuss it in a second.
All right.
You in or you still guessing? Oh, okay, give me like a thumbs up sign. I can never tell with you. All right,
Yeah.
Ryan, what you got?
I went with Scott Steiner versus Booker T.
What you got, Ruby?
That probably would have been the better answer.
That was the final match of Nitro, and Ryan, you were halfway there actually.
Oh,
DDP versus Scott Steiner, actually.
oh wow.
So
Wow.
mine was the final. So mine was the final match of something.
Yes,
That's right. It was the following night on Nitro. That's right.
Right.
Well, not in the following. Well, was it the following night? No, I don't think it was the following
think.
night, but it was in last Nitro for sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how Nitro ends.
Yeah, when they did the.
Closing. Yeah, Flair wrestling with a T-shirt.
That was so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to skip the next question. The next question actually was referring to Bryan Danielson winning the title. Oh, that way, I blabbed too much by saying when he won it. So, oops. Not the first time I've done that. All right, so I'll find a new question 11. So let's jump to 12 for a quick second. What event did the fake NWO Sting make his in-ring debut?
Oh damn!
That would be nice if you happen to know it's a pay-per-view name. So if you happen to know the pay-per-view name, I'll give it to you. I was looking for a year or two, but I'll be nice.
I just went on to guess here.
All right, hold on. I have to pull up another file for that next question. All right.
I'm changing my guess real quick.
Oh, right. Paid off the first time. Let's see if we'll pay off the second time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What do we got, Ryan? What you got?
I went with Fall Brawl 96.
What do you got, Ruby? Sold out. And actually, not only did you have the right year and the show, Ryan, you get that point. Fall Brawl 96. That's what kicked off.
And I had sold out written down the first time.
Yeah, I went when they're going with that string of like NWO pay-per-views, themed pay-per-views. That's why I went with that.
Good logic. But yeah, this is what starts off the Crow Sting is because, they acted like Sting was in the match and then turned heel, and you find out, oh, he didn't betray Luger and everybody. It was a fake Sting. Which is the other fun fact. WWE released the a Sting DVD, and actually on the back included the fake Sting as a picture because the editor screwed up.
I did not know that.
Yeah. It's totally a picture of what was his name?
Jeff Farmer.
Dang! Bonus point, but no.
That'd be like, hey, let's throw Brian Lee instead of Undertaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, pretty much, man. All right, let's go back now to question 11. New question 11. Who won the first ever Punjabi prison match? First time we saw that awesome Punjabi prison.
Oh my God, that match was something. I'm good though. By the way, on my answer.
Ruby, what you got? Batista, right?
I went with Great Khali.
It was neither. It was the Undertaker actually. Batista would be the next, I believe.
Right.
Oh, that's right, because Khali got pulled out of the match.
That's right.
One.
That's right.
Yeah, the first Punjabi prison, the guy that was more or less made for, couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Question number 13. Who did the Sandman defeat on the first episode and the first match of ECW on Sci-Fi?
I don't even want to consider it a match.
Right.
As long as that bell rings twice, ding, 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 some fighting, ding, 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 it's a match, man.
I'm good. I got my answer.
It's a match. That bell rings, it's a match. All right, okay, so we're in. Ryan, what you got?
I had the Zombie.
What you got, Ruby? The infamous Zombie. Yes, indeed. We all remember that, yes.
As soon as you said that, I couldn't fucking help. Sorry, I didn't mean to cuss. I couldn't help but to laugh.
I wanted to say I think Ruby got it just based on the laugh alone.
just that snicker, like.
Yeah, that's how they started ECW off.
What were they
wanted
thinking?
it was sci-fi, man. You had to have a vampire, Kevin Thorne. You had to have a zombie. I'm surprised the Yeti didn't make a return. But,
at least Kevin Thorne could work. The zombie guy. I mean, I know he was an actual.
He was a real wrestler. He passed away actually, sadly, and then became a real zombie. No. But yeah, Tim Larson, who used that gimmick, by the way, that one appearance, that dude milked the shit out of it.
Yeah, he did. His rates went up.
Oh yeah, he definitely charged an extra 50, 100 more. No, that dude was the Zombie for the next 10 years.
That's so funny.
Number 14. How many times has WrestleMania been held in Madison Square Garden? MSG.
I'm over doing math in my freaking head.
I'm not a math fan either.
I'm going to go out on a limb here because they didn't have many venues in the beginning. They would just let's hold it wherever. All right, I'm locked.
Let's see what we got, Ryan.
I said 3 times.
3, Ruby.
I think I highballed this one.
A little bit because Ryan nailed it with 3, making this a tied game again.
All right.
5-5, even it back out. Yeah, it's just 3. It was actually all the benchmarks. It was 1, 10, and 20. They would come back every 10 years. And they'll probably never do it again because they got to, make money and they do the big arenas now.
They broke it because 30 wasn't in Madison Square Garden.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, because I mean, it just doesn't make sense anymore. Madison Square Garden is not that big, and so they want to make it a destination event. They do football arenas and stuff, so
Exactly.
they got more money, man. It just makes sense, man. Money, dollar bill, yo. All right. Speaking of dollar bills, I don't know why I said that. Who did Billy Gunn defeat to win the 1999 King of the Ring? AKA Mr. Ass.
Oh man, there's so many. That was actually a stacked King of the Ring too. So
I was about to start naming people. I was like, oh wait, I shouldn't do that. The whole point is who do you defeat? There was definitely several wrestlers involved. I'll say that.
God damn it. Funny, I spelled it wrong the first time, and then I'm like, oh, let's try again. I spelled it wrong the second time. I just edited it.
We're not picky with spelling, as long as you have the right person.
Probably not the right person. All right, I'm locked.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm just going to take a guess.
All right. Never know. Sometimes they definitely pay off. Ruby, what you thinking? Ken Shamrock. Ryan, what you thinking?
I said the same thing. I said Ken Shamrock.
Well, you both are at least wrong together. It was his fellow DX member, X-Pac. I believe, though, I'll give you credit. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he's in the tournament earlier on, even in that night included, because he won 98. So
right.
Yeah.
99. So, not a bad guess, but yeah, it was his fellow DXer. Number 16, who defeated? Hey, this is quite funny. This is legit. Who defeated Ken Shamrock to win the NWA World Title? Hey, how'd that work out? So this is basically asking you who was the second world champion in the TNA era of the NWA World Title. Because Shamrock was the first. So it gives you a bit of a time frame.
Oh man, I'm gonna eat my own hat if I get this one wrong.
All right, now it's stakes on the line.
I'm not really gonna eat my freaking hat.
Yeah, you said it. It's
a binding contract.
Yeah, man. Everyone saw it. Ryan, what you got?
I said Ron Kittens.
Ron Kittens. Ruby? Okay, well, no hat eating, unfortunately, because you both are correct. Ron Killings was indeed the next up.
Yeah, I was torn between Jarrett and Killing. Mainly because Jarrett was pretty much the booker, so it's like I thought I know he held it numerous times, so it's like
I believe something the succession is something like I think Jarrett takes it off Truth, and then maybe AJ, and then Jarrett again, and then Jarrett.
Yeah.
Jarrett would have been a great guess as well, but yeah, it was.
And also led to Ron Killings being the first and only man right now to hold the NWA World Title.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, no one else has held it yet besides him.
TJ Perkins, TJP, current TNA wrestler, is also the Cruiserweight Classic winner. Has wrestled in TNA under the masks of Suicide and Manic, and what other masked gimmick?
Oh, he's a Cali guy. I got this one.
Ooh, Ruby's cocky. He's wrestled under this mask in both TNA and Ring of Honor. This is kind of his OG gimmick in a way.
All right, I'm good.
I literally have nothing because once you said Manic and Suicide, that's all the TJ characters under a mask I knew.
Yeah, this is a deep cut. This is a deep.
Yeah.
So nothing, Ryan?
I got nothing. I don't even have a good guess.
All right, Ruby, you were cocky. Let's see if it pays off. It was Puma.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
This is OG. He's skinnier. He's younger, but he made TNA appearances. He made Ring of Honor appearances.
Yeah, that's actually the gimmick he earned in New Japan.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
Went to New Japan, came back.
What city and state hosted the first TNA pay-per-view? City and state.
Is this the weekly pay-per-views or the?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. This is so basically I have words. The debut show of TNA.
Okay.
Yeah, very first show, the first weekly pay-per-view. The one where Ken Shamrock won that Gauntlet Battle Royal for this title. All right, Ryan, what you got?
I had Nashville, Tennessee.
What you got, Ruby? Nashville, Tennessee. Ha! You both fell right into my trick. That's where a lot of people associate TNA with. Well, that's not where they started. Huntsville, Alabama.
Oh, wow.
The first couple is in Huntsville, and then, I don't even know if they made it to 3 or 4, and then everything else is in Nashville, Tennessee for the next 2 years, 3 years. But, yeah, Huntsville, Alabama is where they did the first couple tapings.
I did not know that.
That's why I think it's a trivia question.
Give the old Texas switch there.
Because, that's where they filmed, they were in that Nashville Asylum Arena for so long, so most people automatically go there. All right, number 19, who did John Cena win his first WWE tag team titles with?
Oh, man, this is hilarious. Cat, stop. My cat's trying to get in on this.
Your cat's a big John Cena fan.
No, kitty, his answer's not Yusuke.
It might be. I don't remember lineage too much.
Yeah, no, my legit cat wants to make his presence known.
Are you saying Yusuke's not a legit cat?
I didn't say all that.
I felt like you could.
No, this is a cat that leaves shit around my house for some odd reason.
Language, Ruby. It's a kid show. What do you got? HBK. Ryan, what you got?
I said the same thing. Shawn Michaels.
Yes, you both said it because it is indeed the truth.
Yeah, because it made for a great Mania match.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this maybe has come down to this. Ruby is currently 1 point ahead. This is the final question. So if Ruby gets this right or Ryan gets this wrong, then Ruby wins. If Ryan gets this right and Ruby gets it wrong, then we have a tied game and we go into a tiebreaker. So,
ooh,
oh boy,
put on your thinking hats.
Ooh,
especially Ryan here. Put on your thinking hats, man. I want an event in a year. What event did the first ever Lions Den match take place? Similar to the fight pit that we kind of saw recently with Thatcher and Riddle. Similar. This was held away from the ring. Totally different setup. Kind of looked like a UFC match, kind of.
I should know this one because this is my first ever pay-per-view I watched.
I'm just struggling with the year.
Too. Ooh. That could be the getter here. Man, this is one I watched a lot on pay-per-view. I think my uncle taped it, sent me the VHS, and I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, I begged and pleaded my mom to order this pay-per-view because of the main event.
They were too expensive in this house. I would sometimes listen to them through the squiggly lines.
That's how I spent a lot of my childhood, yep.
Hence why I begged and pleaded.
I tried, man. That shit was too lesbian. They're like, watch Raw the next night. You'll figure out who won.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, do we have answers?
Yeah.
I do.
Ruby, show me what you got. He went with SummerSlam 98. What do you got, Ryan?
Said the same thing. I said SummerSlam 98.
Well, I have good news, and I have bad news. Just like Barrett. It was indeed SummerSlam 98, but that means they still Ruby one up 9-8. Tremendous back and forth matchup here.
Great job, Ruby.
Ryan was a couple behind, and he caught right back up, making the tied game, making it so exciting. But then Ruby pulled out that one final answer as well. SummerSlam 1998. Great game, both of you guys.
Got that babyface comeback.
9-8 on the board. Great points here. Ryan, any parting words for the viewing audience?
No, thanks for having me. This was super fun. Congratulations, Ruby.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Good game, man.
Thanks.
Let me know. We'll talk online if you want to come back. We'll absolutely love to have you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ruby, any parting words as the victor here tonight on WWT?
No, just good game, Ryan. That was awesome.
Thanks, man.
You put up one hell of a battle.
Yep.
And yeah, thank you guys for having me on this.
What a slugfest! Just like Joe and Kobashi, these two went full on tonight. Ryan, Ruby, thank you so much, man. That was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, well, whatever. Click the bell thingy. I don't know. This was Wrestling with Trivia, and don't be a lemon, be a rosebud.